Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a reality of, our present situation today. If this was years past, I would tell you it's incredibly unlikely, like without having the science, the actual numbers back, I would say 99% chance you have no problems traveling back. Still believe that to be the case. As long as you have remained lawfully in status on an H-1B and you have an actual visa here. However, there have been at least anecdotal reports of those with lawful non-immigrant visas who at the ports of entry are being heavily questioned, even those with valid visas, concerning the validity of those visas, even asking for their job offer letter, asking to speak to their employers to verify their employment, asking to verify their duties and their LCAs. If you plan on traveling back home to India or to any country that you're from, I would just be prepared every single time, whether that's happens or not, to answer questions pertaining to your application. I would have a copy of your approval notice and your application materials in your possession just in case you were asked about them as well. I would also be prepared that your phone and all aspects of your phone may be searched at the time of your entry. And so just to be prepared for that reality if you're traveling right now. Again, it may be nothing at all. You may have totally smooth entry, but just to be prepared for the worst. Great question. I think to me, it sounds like Arjun's employer did all the right things with gathering a detailed job description, industry standards. I'm assuming that means similar job postings, job descriptions from other similar occupations, and expert opinion letters justifying why the role requires the particular skills and methodologies. Um, I think that's what you should include at the offset whenever you're at the onset, excuse me, when you're starting an H-1B application filing with USCIS. If you can do your best to try and avoid an RFE and just to provide all this information up front, I think you'll be much happier and your application should ideally proceed more quickly. As far as how an employer can demonstrate the need for a specialized degree, this is where I would really lean heavily on the ONET online entry that I had previously gone over, just to show what the education requirements are. I would also try and include the BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, handbook entries from online as well, just to show what other educational requirements are considered normal for the job. If you can show, then also, like, the last thing I would do is I would just do like a spreadsheet or a chart that outlines every single job duty, as in this case, let's say a data analyst would do. So, for example, if a data analyst needs to quantify data standards using some programming language, well, I don't know anything about data. I don't, I degree in law. I did not learn about data organization or statistical analysis. And so if I were to outline, my skills or what I learned in school, I would have one side of the chart would be totally blank because none of the courses I took helped to address those skills. In Arjun's case, I'm sure based on his computer science or business analytics degree, if he were to write down the courses that he took that helped him to learn the skills he needs for to be a data analyst, that would really help him in getting his application approved. And it looks like it did.